everyone, it's Nisha. So this is my review of this wig, which is Ellen Wille wig called United in Sandy Blonde Rooted 16-22-24. So this is straight out of the box. So first let me show you the cap. So this cap is the standard open weft cap at the back. At the front you have the lace front, which is done beautifully on this wig, and a part monofilament, and that's a bit different. You haven't seen one like that from me yet, because mostly I don't have monofilament, or I have top monofilament. Part monofilament means that if you want that real scalp appearance, you can only part that wig here, but there is nothing wrong with parting it here. You won't just see the scalp, and if you have rooted wig, it doesn't really matter. So let me put this one on. Okay, so I bought this wig myself from directwigs.com. I waited probably 5 days for this wig. Oh, by the way, again, I bought this wig because I saw it on Taz, and I will link you the video to Taz's review of this wig, because she has this wig in different color, all really like a Swedish blonde, beautiful pale color, so you can see what it looks like in a different color. So I will look in the description box. I will link Taz's video there. This wig, I think, is such a good value for money. It was £180, and I think for the lace front and the part monofilament, that's a really good price. Ellen Wille is European make. I think Ellen Wille, Rene of Paris and Noriko are connected, because you will notice that the colors might be called something different, but they are very similar. In fact, I think Rene of Paris has some of the colors the same as in Noriko. I'm not sure. Anyway, I chose this wig because I wanted something that looked very similar haircut wise to my own hair. So if I wanted to just pop out, you know, to the local shop where people know me, it didn't look too drastic, you know, like long wavy hair or whatever. And I really love this one. It's very light, very comfortable. You saw it's got the usual things, the tabs, the velcro to adjust it. It's really comfortable. The color is actually so similar to Noriko Creamy Toffee R, and I've brought here my Jackson so you can see. I think the color is identical, even down to the root. So if you like this color from Noriko, which is Creamy Toffee R, you will like the wigs from Ellen Wille in Sandy Blonde Rooted. It's honestly, it's like the same color. Look at it. So and it also is a bit similar to Jean Renault 12 FS8. You know, I'm a bit on the fence with the 12 FS8, and I think it is that the root in 12 FS8 is really dark. I've got here one of Jean Renault's. You see how dark the root is, and I think it's got quite a lot of the dark one at the back, so it doesn't look as blonde as this one. I think that's probably, it's not the actual color, because the color of 12 FS8 is quite nice, but I just feel like it has too dark root, and the dark color is, there is too much of it, if you know what I mean. I prefer more blonde. Okay, let's go back to this wig. So this is another bulb, but a bit of a shaggy bulb with few layers. You can see it flicks out. Let's look at the lace front is done beautifully. And what I've noticed with Ellen Wille, that the hair near your hairline, I don't know if they are sewn in differently, but they sort of lie flatter and fold, so it really disguises that hairline. So even if I tuck my hair behind, this is all wig, you know, it just looks really good. It's got quite good coverage. So the monofilament part, like I said, you only have it on the left hand side, and that's for me always, because I've told you before, I like to part my wigs on the right, not my wigs, my hair. If you ever see me with my own hair, I always part it on the right. It's just habit, I suppose, but most wigs are parted on the left. But so if you do it on the left, you see the scalp, right? You've got the monofilament, but there is nothing wrong with parting it somewhere else because of the root. So you won't see the cap or anything because the root hides it. So you can still, you see, I prefer it on the right, don't you? So you can still part it wherever you want. You can part it in the middle, it's no problem. Maybe if it didn't have a root, maybe it would show, I'm not sure. But other than that, it's got a bit of permatis on the top, which I like, you know, because I like my hair big. But I really like this for every day. This is like my everyday run to the supermarket wig, you know, because I feel that it just looks like my own hair. But obviously I don't have to make any effort in the morning, and I would never get that much body. I would probably for an hour, and that would be it. Right, let me show you the front. So this is not how it's parted, but that's how I parted it. This is my left side. So you see it's got like long layers. This is the back, and here is my right side. So it has a bit shorter layers here, like framing your face, which is really nice. And then this bit at the back is a bit longer and sort of flicks out. So, but you know, you can wear it like this, or you can push it forward. You can make it big, you can make it flat. It's a really nice little wig, honestly, and like I said, really good value for money. I think for comfortable wig with a lovely style, front lace and monofilament part, that it's a really good value for money. So, you know, my advice to you would be, if you're starting with wigs, start with wigs that are very similar to your own hair color, or if you don't have hair anymore, the color of hair you used to have, and style that you've worn at some point in your life. So if you've always worn a pixie, don't order your first wig down to here, because believe me, it is a shock at first to get used to it. Okay, it still looks, they look amazing, but when you look at yourself, you still know it's not your hair. And I think if I suddenly wore long wig down to my waist in a dark brown color, it would probably put me off wigs for life. So I would start with something that is very similar to your hair, and as you go through it and try more wigs and you get more comfortable and you know what style suits you and the colors, then you can start experimenting. So that's what I've learned, to at first, you know, go with something very similar to me. Anyway, I love those wigs. It is the best thing ever. I get up in the morning, and if my hair looks rubbish, I just plonk one of them on and I'm ready to go. And I've been wearing them out now as well, and I've told you before, people don't believe that they are wigs. No one's ever said anything, but even if they did, I don't care. I think wigs are fun and are great accessories. Okay, so that was my review of the Ellen Wille United wig in color Sandy Blonde Rooted, which is 16, 22, 24. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay fabulous. Bye.